Alright, here it is. Everybody's been asking for it. I know that we're in 2015 already. Merry New Year. Merry New Year. But here's my top 20 of 2014, and I like to sometimes say you save the best for last. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree. A lot of people are going to get salty by this video. And you know what I say?
Fuck them.
Fuck off. Because this is my opinion, my choices, my shoes, the whole bit, whatever. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna let it be known that, again, this is my top 20 pickups. So a lot of these shoes are still worthy of being top 20 releases altogether. There are shoes that I could just name off the top of my head, like Soulfly, Asics that aren't on here, Jordan Fragments. I didn't pick up. Just the two that are just sparking my head because they just recently released. Probably would be worthy of a top 20 if I had them, but again, I don't have them. I'll give them the honorable mention. Yeezys I would never fucking put in the top 20 ever. So take that, all you fucking fanboys. But anyway. So again, my top 20, let's get this cracking because we got a lot to go over. Alright, first one, number 20. If you watched the most recent video, Bodega Get Wet Pack, alright. These are definitely a nice shoe, the Gore-Tex, you know, the whole bit, the two colorways. The thing that threw me off again was the sizing on this. You know, going a half size up as far as their description, you know, wasn't really my, I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. So I went obviously a half size up, and they do run a little bit big. So if there's one gripe I have about it, I know some of you will say the colorway, but you know, whatever. That's why they're mine, not yours. But the sizing is my biggest gripe. But with that being said, Get Wet Pack, number 20. So they're definitely top 20 worthy out of fucking hundreds or thousands of shoes that I could have picked up this year, but I didn't. I don't really need to explain the shoe. If you want to see the explanation, look back at the fucking other videos. Okay, next one, number 19. And you're going to see that this list is heavy with Diadora, and for good reason, because you know what? Diadora killed it this year by letting collaborators and shops, you know, do their work on these. So, and on top of it, it's a comfortable shoe. It pops. So one of my personal favorites. Hence why you're going to see a lot of Diadora on this list. Number 19, Hanon. Hanon did a few collabs this year with the N9000. This was their more recent one, the Transit 2. Okay. Everything about the shoe it's a beautiful shoe, don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous. Premium pigskin, kangaroo leather, the mesh, the whole 9 yards. Colorway, it's loud, it's bright. So you know, some of you might think differently. A lot of you like that flashy, loud colorway, but for me, you know, the blue, the bright red, it could have been toned down a bit, but whatever. It's still a beautiful shoe. Definitely not going to deny it. But for me, they are number 19, and you'll see why as the list goes on and on. So number 19, Hanon Transit 2s, Diadora N9000. And yes, I'm going to go through this list pretty quickly because again, I reviewed these. I went through a lot of them in detail, so you know, go back and check out each individual one to see you know, the shoe from A to Z. All right, number 18. Now this shoe was a sleeper. You know, some people rag on this shoe. I know my homies, United Soul homies, they definitely fucking gave me an earful, but you know what? Fuck it, that's why it's my fucking shoe, my list. But yeah. Highs and lows. out of Australia. They did you know, the pack itself was sick. You got the white swan, you got the black swan pack. All right, the Coq Sportif is the shoe used. I know I'm not saying it right. Go with me on it. But yeah, the one big gripe that I had about it, again, when the shoe came out, or before it came out actually, the pictures made this shoe look different as far as colorway is concerned, especially the toe box. All right, if you do a search for the white and black swan pack, you'll see that the color was like a red crimson, like almost like a really bright red, but when
almost infrared.
There you go, there you go. But when it comes out and you get it in hand, it's really orange. So that's a big thing that really kind of pissed off. You know, it got under my skin a little bit. I'm sure it did a few other people. The shoe itself, though, is beautiful. You can't deny it. Premium materials as far as, you know, the leather, perforated leather in the toe box itself. Then it's wrapped around with nubuck. For a minute there, I thought it was fucking pigskin, but no, it's nubuck suede. Then side paneling, you have nubuck again with premium leather. All right, all the way back to the heel. You got leather in the heel tab. You got a little hit of, oh no, sorry. You know, you got the plastic heel guard in there. So it's a nice shoe, a very comfortable shoe. You know, but again, the coloring, as far as the preview they gave us, threw me off, threw maybe, you know, probably threw a lot of people off with the filter. So not a bad shoe. For me though, you know, it's number, what did I say, 18? Yes, number 18. I like it. I do like it though.
It's unique.
Anyone that has it probably will say the same thing. There you go. It's a unique shoe. You don't see Le Coq throwing out a lot of collabs, but nice shoe. All right. What number are we on now, Mikey?
17.
17. Okay. Number 17, and this is the last pickup I had. Undefeated False Flag Gel-Lyte 5. It's a nice shoe. Again, another shoe that was heavily filtered in the pictures. I believe, again, it looked really, really black. Now, this is a black color, but it's not as, you know, that dark, deep black tone that you see in some other colorways and some shoes. You know, the cool thing about it, you know, the hits of 3M in the lace, okay, the speckled midsole, everything here is leather. There's no suede on this shoe. The leather could be
a little more better.
A little more better. There you go. A little more better, as said by Mikey G over there. Yeah, this, you know, the leather is, it's not as premium as one would say. But again, colorway wise, it's dope. False Flag, Undefeated, number
17.
17. And you'll see Gel-Lyte 5 too on this list. All right, last but not least, in the first 5, we're not nearly done, is a shoe that is making a lot of noise this year. It's still making noise with the app. Is the Adidas ZX Flux. As I mentioned, the app is out now. Now you can do whatever the fuck you want to this shoe. You can fucking make it any which way you like and actually buy it. When the app first came out, it was only, you know, people only fucked around with it, played around with it, and weren't able to purchase. But finally, you know, I guess Adidas was ready to give us the green light to go ahead and purchase our unique creations. But this is the shoe, the first shoe that, you know, that started it. It sparked the Flux craze. This Prism. a loud shoe, very loud. Crazy as far as colorways, you know, you got fucking hits of the rainbow on this shoe. But every time this shoe comes out or gets restocked, it sells out in a heartbeat. There were some, you know, another Prism that came out that was just black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had that ocean, that like ocean
But I don't
water
think it was
color.
a Prism. Yeah, oh yeah, those were the first original color. I'm talking Prism though. I think there was a black and gray or a black and white Prism that came out. Whatever the case is. This first ZX Flux Prism was the first one that came out. Again, sold out in a heartbeat. Still sells out. Very comfortable shoe. Very light. It kind of gives competition to the Rochers and the Flyknits. But can't go wrong with this one. If you have a ZX Flux, you know what I'm talking about. And there you go. That's my number 16. So 20 to 16. There you go. Let us know. Let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever the case is. Remember, these are my pickups for the year. This is just how I'm rating them. But you know, I like all my shoes and I wear all my shit. As should you. All right, more coming. We got 15 to 11 on the way. Peace.